everyone, and welcome to my Platinum Trophy playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Eagrose Chronicles. We're here! Hooray! Let me tell you what this playthrough is not. This playthrough is not a min-maxing guide. This playthrough is not showing you the optimal way of doing things. This is a way of doing things. That's all I'm going to say without going into too much boring detail. If I get a trophy by accident, which will happen, I promise you that, I will show a more efficient way of getting it. But let's stop talking. Let's get straight into it. First things first though, you can play the original. You will not get a trophy, but you can play the original. I'm also playing this on a brand new account. Well, relatively brand new account anyway. You can see that I have no trophies and I should really work on Trails in the Sky a bit more. Enough on that though, let's start the game. So here we are. Now I'm not going to read everything because I'm going to assume you have eyes, but whenever something important comes up I will let you know. But basically, voice acting and the game is slightly rebalanced. Some things have been buffed, a lot of things have been nerfed, but a couple of very important things have not been nerfed, and we'll get into that very soon. But yeah, Enhanced is so good. The quality of life changes are superb. Shall we just get into it? Let's get into it. Ta-da! Let's go. New game. So, first things first, select difficulty. Squire if you have no idea what you're doing. Tactician if you have a death wish. Now, I know that lots of people play this on Tactician, and good for them. However, Tactician is honestly a grind fest and really boring to watch. In my opinion, I'm sure that's going to turn some people off. Don't care. We're going to go with Knight. I've always believed that medium difficulty in JRPGs in general is the way the devs intended to play the game, and that's what I'm going to do. Let's go. So the calendar, Evolution calendar, you can just choose your birthday if you want. However, your star sign is kind of important here. And would you believe it, one of the best star signs to be is Capricorn. So we're going to keep our date as January 1st. Basically, if you have a star sign and your star sign is good against an enemy star sign, you do extra damage. That's it. That's all you need to know. Confirm January 1st. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's go.
I am Arazlam J.D. For the greater part of my life, I have been a student of Ivalice's middle age. You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a tale of great renown, familiar to all who dwell within our land. But, as we well know, what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, Ramza Beowulf. the youngest son of House Beowulf, famed for producing leaders of men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Jurai papers, which had long lain concealed in church archives, this forgotten young man was in fact the true hero. The church maintains he was a heretic of the highest order, an inciter of unrest, who blasphemed the gods and profaned the godly. Which of these two accounts is to be believed? Join me now in my search to uncover the answer, the truth.
O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Lady Ovelia, it is time.
I'll not be much longer, Agrius.
Your escort has already arrived.
Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry.
Still in here, are ya? It's been the better part of an hour.
Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess.
Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. But you would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries.
I see even the noble Order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the Order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you.
Govern your tongue.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
The Father watch over you, child.
And you, Elder.
Milady, the enemy is upon us.
You got Tanner's men?
We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid to do a job?
I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword.
Right then. To battle.
Deliver us, O Lord.
They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltanna must be mad.
You there, wench. It is useless to resist. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours.
A head on assault? These swords of Goltanna, lack wits one and all.
In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian.
Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramza, with me.
Okay, and we have our first battle, which is a tutorial.
Leave no man standing.
You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltanna's hands. We need only put them to rout.
I find dead men rout more easily.
Okay, so yeah, for this first one, I can only control Ramza, yada yada yada. You can move once per turn, you can do one ability per turn, or you can just wait. And also you have the combat timeline. Here on the left, it will tell you who's coming next. Automatically, it shows you the first 9. But you can scroll much further down to see everyone else's turn. I'm not going to play optimally. I'll tell you that now. I'm just going to move forward and start hitting people. Yeah, okay. So many tutorials that just state the obvious as I hiccup. If you want to read them, just pause the video. But until then, bonk. We start the playthrough with the critical hit. You gotta love it. Oh yeah, and Gafgarian is kind of busted.
Come then.
So yeah, all the others are just going to move as normal. This is really boring. I do wish they would let you control everyone else, but it is what it is. They just want to show it off, I guess. What's this? Attack? Go on. God, these guys aren't going to stand a chance. And we're just going to ignore that chemist's name. Don't worry about it. Don't ask me how to pronounce it. I will just feign ignorance.
By divine will unencumbered, by darkness empowered. Shadow Blade, you're done for.
Do not let them win.
Right. This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade! Have at you!
And yes, for some reason, some of the abilities come with voice acting, which is great. The voice acting is obviously superb, as you will see throughout the playthrough. However, I could really do without the abilities coming with voice acting, but whatever. What do I know? Let's go over here. Bonk this guy on the side. He can go down in one hit.
Leave it to me.
And Gariland can finish the job.
No. No.
God bless auto proceed.
Lady Ovelia.
This way. Hurry up. And try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
Hold there!
I think not. If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father.
This cannot be.
Delita. He lives. But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand.
In pursuit of the truth.
Records of the
One down,
hero
many to go.
First appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw Ivalice paying enormous reparations and ceding vast swathes of land to Ordalia, the victors. Knights and sellswords returned from the front to find their homes razed and loved ones slain. Compounding their woes, they were denied pay for their service and stripped of their livelihoods. This ill treatment led many to abandon their fealty to the crown and the nobility. Once loyal soldiers became rogues and traitors, donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of these, the city of Gariland too saw its share. It was there that our tale began, a year earlier.
Did you hear? Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Eagrose.
The Corpse Brigade again.
'Tis long past the hour for drills. What is happening, I wonder? Delita, what do you suppose this is about?
I could hazard a guess.
Oh? Do tell.
I think Duke Larg is coming to Gariland.
Duke Larg? Why?
Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor the Limbri too.
That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit.
All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few.
And they mean to bolster their numbers with us.
All right, everybody, fall in.
The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knights Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the very crown they had served. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade. An operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard. This will leave Eagrose Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Remember, you represent the Academy itself. Noble or otherwise, your actions reflect upon us all. Fight with honor and trust in your steel. Twould seem the time to take up arms is already upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Gariland, where the bustling streets will only aid their escape. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed.
And Delita joins the party. And we will get guest units throughout. We cannot control guest units. It's really annoying. And they leech experience. It's... Oh, we'll be dealing with Delita very shortly. But here we go. This is the map of Ivalice. Be prepared for me to say Ivalice 20 different ways throughout the playthrough. I apologize and refuse to apologize in advance. We can go throughout the world map, yada yada yada. You can see what each location sells in terms of its weaponry, stuff like that. All super useful. We can go to the main menu. We can't view the party yet, which is really annoying. Let's just go to the Magic City of Gariland and get the playthrough off to a proper start. So, at the start of every battle, we can place a set number of units. It's supposed to be 5. Most of Chapter 1, though, it's 4, with Delita acting as the 5th or honorary 5th party member. And you can position them anywhere. You can also do tactical views, so you top down as opposed to this isometric view. Now, let's look at our units. You will see that each unit has a bravery and faith number. Bravery is how much physical damage you deal and take. Faith is how much magic damage you deal and take. I'm not too worried about the take part because I'll be dealing a lot. You don't want faith to get too high or bravery to get too low, otherwise they will leave your party. It's never happened to me. You have to be really dumb, I think, to have that happen to you. Fingers crossed I don't do that in this playthrough. 72 faith is quite nice, but the chemists are what I'm actually going to look at here. One chemist has 55 faith, the other has 69. Nice. Taran would actually make a really good squire because of that 74 bravery. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch him to a squire.
I'll repay your faith.
And in fact, I get a trophy, a new path for changing the job of a party member. So there you go. You can also give your units abilities. I'm going to give him the items command, so he's not too bad. These chemists are awful. So yeah, another thing is that yes, the sex of the party member does matter. The males will typically do more physical damage. The females will typically do more magic damage. It is a general rule. not a hard cast one, but for the purposes of this playthrough, I will be trying to make sure that my magic dealing party members are female and my physical dealing party members are male. God, words are hard. Both chemists are awful. All females are awful in terms of faith, so we're going to have to recruit some, but temporarily I will switch Sylphie to a chemist.
Interesting.
There we go. And the chemists can just go at the back here.
Let us begin.
And then, let's see. Yeah, Taran has excellent bravery, as I mentioned. And Randwolf, I guess. Everyone except Taran, though, will be leaving the party soon.
What have we here? Little moppets, is it? Our luck's turned for the better. All right, lads. Cut through these and we're as good as fled. Make quick work of them. And don't be leaving no squealers behind.
Objective, defeat all enemies. Now, if we had good party members, we would be doing a bit of grinding here, but we don't. So I will just be looking to get this done as quickly as possible. Deleter putting himself in a fantastic position there. Good job, buddy. So yeah, every action you do, you'll earn experience and job points, aka JP.
Careful, Ramza. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the mail.
Don't patronize me, Deleter. We Beowulfs know our way around the battlefield.
Beowulf, was it? Heir to the noble house, Beowulf, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn moppets are still moppets.
Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing.
Is that right? You're in far over your little heads.
My turn.
Okay, so yeah, I want to move with Ramza. Now there are, as you can see, 2 enemies here. So I want to send my 3 squires over here. Let me turn this around to deal with them. And yeah, some squires have the ability to throw a rock. Ramza right now is not one of them. And yes, this is just saying you can move your other party members now. Thank you, game. We'll wait here. And you can wait here. Alright, here we go. Yes, this is good. The squires, or the enemy squires on the left, or the ones near us, often have a really bad habit of just running to a corner. So the fact that they are coming straight to me is good news.
Leave it to me.
And hitting from the side or the back will increase the chance of the attacks connecting. So here we go. I'm going to move to the side. Oh, 20 damage. Here we go. Expected outcome. Once you have selected an ability in the target, the expected outcome will be displayed. Now, I know what the percentage on the left is. I don't know what the percentage on the right is. I have platinumed this game. I could not tell you what the percentage on the right is. If you know, please tell me. Please. I beg you. So here we go. Here's some chemists. Yeah, so I'm only 95% sure to attack there. But if I don't like my move, I can always just go back. Unfortunately, though, looks like I cannot get behind him. So I'll just have to deal 9 damage. There we go. And we'll just wait here. Give me the 95%. Thank you very much. And yes, if you kill an enemy unit, you gain double experience. I believe it's double experience anyway. But yeah, we're just going to keep going. Now, if these chemists were good, they would be hitting each other and throwing potions at each other, because every time you do an action, whether it hits an ally or an enemy, you gain experience and, more importantly, job points. As I mentioned earlier, job points does two things. One, it helps you level up the job, which makes the job more powerful and gives you access to other jobs as well. And two, you use JP to buy new abilities. We'll get into that very shortly. But the healing of the... The healing of that enemy squire was incredibly unfortunate. But here we go. Practical application for using an action ability with a party member during battle. How easy was that? Not all trophies are this easy, by the way. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. Come on, Deleter. You got this, bud. Donk.
No substitute for experience.
Right.
Okay, now I'm just going to go after this guy. 4 damage, nice. Just going to keep on making a nuisance of myself. Okay, Ramsor and the other guy should be able to deal with the guy on the roof. You don't have throw stone, which is a ranged attack. Donk. We are doing very well.
Ready and waiting.
Okay, this should kill this guy. There we go. And yes, experience is always 100 to the next level. Similar to Final Fantasy VIII, where it's 1,000 to the next level all the time. It's 100 in Final Fantasy Tactics. Experience gained goes up and down depending on if the person or the units you did the action to is a higher or lower level than you. It's as simple as that. Ooh, there we go. And yes, happened to delete it earlier. When you hit a certain JP threshold, you'll hit the next job level.
I came so far.
Okay. Hoping someone can finish him off. That someone is probably going to be Deleter. No.
It's time.
I think the chemist might be getting... No, that's a soldier, not a chemist. Okay, good. Okay, we should be good to go. You gonna run to the roof? You sure are. Down he goes.
Got me to contend with.
Oh, you have throw stone. Gosh darn it. Okay, time to chase this one guy onto the roof. This is going to be thrilling gameplay for the next minute or so. I do apologize. What's this guy going to do, man? Actually, no, I don't want you doing anything. You can just wait. Otherwise, you're going to clog everything up. Oh. Gosh darn it. It's going to clog everything up anyway. Wait there. It's not going to hit because there are people in the way. That's right. If you do ranged attacks, but there are either people or objects in the way, it's going to say, oh, will not hit target, but it will hit someone.
Such power.
See, it hit that chemist. No, don't use a potion on the chemist. What are you doing?
Thank you.
I think he's blocking Ramza. Oh, he's not blocking Ramza from getting up close and personal with this guy. 9 damage. Move. Go down here. Wait. Yeah, we'll stick you up here. Let's go.
Gotta push on now.
Why persist in such folly? Honest work would see them die old in bed. Yet they choose instead this early grave.
And yes, the victory screen, you'll get Gil. Well, a set amount of Gil, extra Gil for it being a story mission, and then some equipment. And there's an MVP thing as well for some reason. I don't think it means anything.
Barbeneth Beowulf, a great hero who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approached the hour of his death.
What news of the war?
The Order has struck a great blow. Limbri is ours once more. 'Tis but a matter of time ere the Ordalians withdraw from Seltenia. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled.
The envoy dispatched to treat with Advocate Lenario returned this night past. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father.
Good. Very good. Then the war will die with me.
Father.
There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears?
Where is that Ramza? He should be here at your side.
Zalbarg, Dycedarg, you are dear to me. But Ramza is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses through his veins. Watch after him.
Lord Father!
You forget yourself, Ramza.
You have come. Good. Let me look upon your face once more.
Lord Father.
How long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Hear me, Ramza. For generations, we Beowulfs have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the knight. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path. You will know the path you must walk. A Beowulf can walk no other.
I will not fail you, Father.
Your friend, Delita. He is a good boy. He is low-born, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than delete her.
As you say, Father.
Take care of your sister. And show these brothers of yours what it is. What it is to be a knight.
There we go. Okay, now before we go any further, we're going to do some party trimming. Hooray! We have access to the main menu now, so why don't we have a look at the main menu? Like so. And you can see the unit screen, but the most important thing is to get rid. And you can see, yes, unit statuses. But the most important button here is the touchpad.
Now, this must be some sort of jape. Wait, you ain't joking, are you?
Nope, confirm, get out of my party. Everyone's going except for Taran. He's going to be my guy. He's going to be the muscle
No hard feelings here.
of the group. Everyone else can do one. Yeah, you actually have to hold down touchpad. Yes, I'm not going to let them have a word, because if they have a word, I might second guess myself, and we're not doing that. Yeah, thank you, Catherine. Goodbye, Catherine. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to have to recruit some more people. Who am I going to recruit? Well, good question. Why don't we go to the Warriors Guild? That's what it's called in this game, and find out. Yes, that's much yada yada yada. Okay, Warriors Guild. Okay, yeah, so each city has a Warriors Guild, yada yada yada. We'll recruit. So I am looking for 2 females with high faith. Yes, on top of that, maybe star sign matters. But for the purposes of this playthrough, I'm going to show you that maybe that's not the case. 66 is quite high. However, she is a squire. And unfortunately, you can't see what she's got in terms of abilities, which is really annoying. But you can see here, what we could potentially do is go out the Warriors Guild if we're not happy with what's given to us, and re-enter. And some new ones appear. That is incredible. 60 faith, 70 bravery, those excellent. 65 faith is also really good. I will take the 65 faith one for sure. We'll recruit you. And we get great expectations for hiring our first new party member. Excellent. So let's re-roll, and we'll get the second one. 68 is also excellent. The highest, I believe, 69, nice. The highest I believe you can get is 70. There's another 69, nice. We'll take the 68. There we go. So we now have 1 good male with high brave and 2 good females with high faith. Had to think about that one. Okay, let's go to the main menu. We're going to switch the job of Imedia to chemist.
I approve.
There we go. And on top of that, we're going to learn some abilities. The 2 ones we want all our chemists to know, yada yada yada. I'll get to what types of abilities are available in a sec. Our potion. And we get foundational learning for learning an ability with a party member. And where is Phoenix down? There it is. Excellent. So you have the action abilities. You have the Counter abilities, reaction abilities, there you go. You have support abilities. These are either passive or give you an extra ability in battle. And then you've got the movement abilities, which can make your... Gives you enhanced movement. Maybe you can move an extra square. Maybe you can jump an extra square. Maybe you can hunt treasure, which may or may not have a trophy behind it. Who knows? But there you go. So yeah, Ovelia's going to be a chemist, and on top of that, so is Celestria.
What do you want?
Switch your job to chemist as well.
I'll give it a try.
Go. Job. Learn abilities. You will also learn potion and Phoenix down. Excellente. So, on top of that, in the job screen, you can see the job progress tree. We want chemists to get to level 2. Then you get to these shadowy abilities. All the way down to this shadowy ability here at the bottom, which requires a lot of things. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. But yeah, we want the chemists to hit level 2. And we'd like the squires to also hit level 2. But we also want the squires to hit 250 JP. So you'll see here, he's got 185. Ramza has 169. Nice. Okay, so that's enough of that. Let's see, what has Ramza learnt in terms of abilities? He does not know potion. He does not know Phoenix down. He will learn it shortly. That's okay. And Taran. Job. Learn abilities. Does he know Phoenix down? Yes, excellent. Okay, cool. Let's actually give you a broadsword like a normal squire. You've got a broadsword 2. Let's make sure these are all correct. Can I give you... I'll give you a dagger instead. I don't want them doing too much damage to each other, because we are about to do a tiny bit of grinding. Excellent. Okay, let's hold on. Let's head on to Mandalia Plain. Okay, Mandalia Plain. First one. Now, Ramza is locked into every battle. Sometimes you can position him, sometimes you can't, and the story will put him in a fixed place, but will not tell you for spoiler reasons. I'm going to stick him over here. I'm going to put my squire here. I'm going to put Media and Celestria there.
Ready.
I don't want to commence the battle just yet. I want to make sure they both have equipment. Okay. In fact, is it possible? No, there's nothing I can put on there. That's fine. Okay, let's go. Now, ideally, the chemists will hit level 2. The squires will hit 250 JP. That might not happen, and I may have to do a bit of grinding, but
like
we'll find out very quickly.
What do we do with him?
What do you think we do with him?
Right then. Your luck's run out, knave. If ever you had any.
Blast! One of the Order's patrols!
The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
Okay, I have two options here. If I go for the second option, the fight is somewhat harder, because if the hostage dies, it's a game over. Whereas for the first one, not only if the hostage dies does it not matter, but I also get +2 bravery for the entire party. Well, guess which one I'm going for.
Our first duty is to defeat the brigade. The enemy stands before us. Attack! You would stand by and watch as they kill an innocent?
I hadn't planned on giving them the chance.
I would have saved him myself had it come to it.
Objective: defeat all enemies.
Reinforcements. And none too soon. Victory is mine.
Ooh, nice attack. Person whose name I definitely don't know.
No turning back.
83 bravery is insane. Now, the thing about Deleter and definitely unknown party member number 2 is that they will leech experience from us, and we don't really want that. So the first order of business is to actually kill them, or cross fingers and hope that the enemies kill them. Now, we've been very lucky with Deleter, and he has put himself in such a position where we should be able to stab him in the back repeatedly and kill him off. Nice crit from Ramza, not gonna lie. Now, you'll notice as we gain JP that you will gain a set amount. However, there's more to it. The rest of your party will gain 1/10 of the JP of that job. So Taran there, I think, earned 19 JP, and everyone else earned 1 Squire JP. It rounds down. Even though the 2 chemists over there are not Squires, they will still get the 1 Squire JP. Super useful.
Forward.
Okay. With that done, we're going to start moving. And Deleter actually died a bit too soon. So I'm going to do a bit of stabbing in the back because I need my chemists to gain some levels. Now, chemists can throw, but in a straight line, it will not get there. It will hit someone instead. So I'm going to have to just do a bit of stabbing. It's not great. Shouldn't bite me on the bottom too hard. But everyone's going to be going for the special character whose name I definitely don't know. So I have bought myself some time. Okay. Special character whose name I don't know is going to kill one of them. Not ideal, but it is what it is.
Come on. I'm better than this.
And yes, one of them will come forward and reveal themselves. And special guest will get rammed to death. Okay.
Good progress.
That's fine.
I must help the Marquis.
Okay, hopefully everyone conga lines to me. Not the biggest fan of the fact that they can throw stone there, but whatever. 20 damage.
The fruit of my labors.
Stay there. Go here. Abilities. I do want my squires to gain some JP still. Taran has a way to go. Will you hit Ramza? You will not. You can potion yourself then. Okay.
Whatever it takes.
And you can attack the other chemist in the back. Again, just have to hit level 2.
Easy target.
Okay. $21 damage. Aye, aye, aye. Oh, Rams is in huge trouble. I don't think Ramza can reach. Oh, not there. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
But how?
He gets knocked out.
Senses keen.
Yes, the good thing about chemists is that they can throw items, so I can throw this potion at Ramza. Normally you have to be right next to the ally in order to get the item to them, but not this way.
You need healing.
There we go. Excellent. And my chemist is at level 2. Excellent. We're making progress. Ah! 21 damage. Oh, we hit level 3 as well. Not ideal. Oh, this could be trouble, you know.
This could be it.
Something else is that low health enemies will often make a fool of themselves and start running, which is more annoying than anything else, I'm not gonna lie. Kill? Kill. There we go. 209. And my chemist just needs 14 more. I have no more potions. Okay. I'm happy to wait for the time being, and I'm also going to be a coward with my chemist. So, human enemies have genders, sexes, whatever you want to call it, male and female. Monsters do not. They are just unisex. Make of that what you will. Ooh. This could be bad.
Got you now.
Yeah, that's bad.
Gotta push on now.
Incredibly unfortunate.
My turn.
So I need to deal with this enemy squire yesterday. There we go. Okay, Ramza now has 256 JP, so he is good to go. That squire's bite bit the dust. Bite bitten. Something else about monster enemies, more often than not, they have access to counter. It's really annoying. Okay, gonna move over there. Abilities, items, chuck a Phoenix down here. Phoenix down is one of those items that won't always heal for the amount shown. Sometimes it's a little, sometimes it's a lot. In that case, a fair amount. Now, when a unit is KO'd, I'll tell the audience, don't worry, game. When they hit 0 hearts, they lose a heart a turn. They will turn into a crystal or a treasure chest. Crystals will have access to health and abilities. Although I don't think the abilities won't come till later. Or treasure chest. Now that low health enemy, unfortunately, is going to get that crystal, but it is what it is. Okay. At this point, you are 1 JP short. That is so unfortunate.
Is this the end?
But now you are level 2.
Myself.
Okay. Please don't kill my chemist. Thank you.
I can't go on like this.
I'm just going to keep running away.
This could be it.
Are you going to access the crystal? You are. Enjoy your full heal. So yeah, there's the treasure chest I was talking about. Yeah, don't worry about it. They will contain items that the unit had equipped. It's random, but you can get some really good stuff. Some really, really good stuff. Okay. Let's go KO. There we go.
Now I'll show you.
Ah, you're 2 JP short. And we got a dagger. Okay. Unfortunate. Right now, my chemists, now that they are level 2, they are done. I don't want them doing anything that will really put them in jeopardy. Congrats on your level up, Oliver. It will be your last.
It's time.
Okay. 20 damage.
No turning back.
We move here. So yeah, as you can see, thanks to that passive JP growth from Ramza doing a job, Taran now has enough JP and we can end the battle. Could not have planned that any better.
He yet draws breath. Let us aid him.
Two potions. I will be buying a lot of potions. Don't you worry about that.
My name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbre's household.
A knight, you say?
Well, truth be told, I am a Knight Apprentice like you.
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Beowulf? You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck! A blessing in the midst of disaster.
What?
The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must.
The Marquis is held captive?
The Corpse Brigade captured him, yes, but he still lives. We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. You simply must help me, please. I beg you.
Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
There's little we alone can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Eagrose will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that too.
Then before all else, we will report into Eagrose. Are we agreed?
Agreed. We'll start there.
And Argath joins the party. He will be about as useful as the leader. I will be killing him at the first opportunity every time. Maybe. Maybe not. Right, should we head over to Eagrose Castle and see what the dealio is? I think we should.
I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Ramza. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me.
I am glad.
Oh? You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbre's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you in mind to do?
I have already asked Zalbarg to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is, assuming the Marquis yet lives.
I beg of you, Count Beowulf. Lend me 100 men that I might hunt the Horsens down. Please, my lord. Grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galione. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
But, my lord...
Do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted. The two of you will remain here at Eagrose and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
My own house was once respected as highly as House Beowulf, you know? At least, until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun. In hopes of saving his own hide, he divulged intelligence about our forces. Positions, numbers, supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy. He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of his supposed comrades spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us. Our reputation ruined. I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
Delita! Delita!
Tidra! Alma! Zalbark!
Ramza, you've come home!
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbark?
I heard about Gariland. They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beowulf. Father would be proud.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Worry not, my seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
And are you? Have you settled in at school?
Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
I understand. Good luck.
Oh, we received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
What?
Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
One of the men I dispatched to watch them has not returned. I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it. However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
Where was he last known to be?
In Daughter, a merchant city east of Gariland. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
Forgive us, Teacher. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone. Let's be on our way.
Teacher puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What do you mean?
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn. Forgive me, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Teacher will be all right. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Unless you forget, I'm no less a Beowulf than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me. But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beowulf.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
Ramza.
All right, there we go. I'm going to call it here. In the next episode, we're going to start properly setting the party up and make our way over to the merchant city of Daughter and do some rescuing by the sounds of things. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye-bye.